Margo's in trouble and she needs her big, strong hero to show up. But pretty quickly, he's like, by the way, I'm broke. And I'm like, I'm a huge loser.
This is not you.
Well, my mom worked at Hooters and my father was a pro wrestler. Tell me what's me.
Nick, there's a really beautiful moment where Jinx talks about performing sanity for his daughter and the baby, even for Suzy. And I think it's a very beautiful moment, a very important moment in the show because it's a fragile and honest concept of parenthood. So I would like to ask you, how did you approach playing that tension between what I think is he's feeling as an individual and what he chooses to show as a parent?
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that just means that our writers are very good. And I love that about playing Jinx. And I don't have kids myself, so it was a really fun thing to explore as a parent. And I have a bunch of nieces. I have 3 siblings and 5 nieces, and I have a bunch of godchildren. So I'm around a lot of kids growing up, from babies to mid-20s. And I have an awareness of that sense of how much do you show your kids that you're a fallible human, and how much do you keep that secret and let them think that you can save the day and that you can solve everything. And that's kind of at the core of playing Jinx, is like showing up to ostensibly save the day. Margo's in trouble and she needs her big, strong hero to show up. But pretty quickly, he's like, by the way, I'm broke. And I'm like, I'm a huge loser. Can I please stay here with you? So, I didn't have to make a lot of decisions because our writers so beautifully crafted those scenes. And I'm just grateful I got to sit in the living room and say those lines.
It's very interesting what you are saying because, Taria, one of my favorite lines in the show is when Suzy says that dads are great at making their daughters feel important. And what I love about that quote is that she actually does that for Margo too, as a friend. So how did you approach building like this friendship where Suzy becomes that emotional anchor, not only for the characters in the fiction, but also for the audience? Because I think it's a great character.
I think, again, it comes back to our incredible writers and their craft and their understanding of people and how connections form in episode 1 and then they grow and they develop. And Suzy's love for Margo is one of my favorite kinds of love. It's that friendship. It's that loyalty. It's a steadiness. It's not big heroics or big like showy moments. It's a very reliable and dependable person. And I think that I'm very fortunate in my life to have those people around me. And you're allowed to make mistakes. They don't want to dictate or tell you this is exactly how you should do it and why you should do it. They give you their opinion and they allow you to make your own choice of that. And then they're there to pick up the pieces if it goes wrong. And they're there to celebrate it if it goes right. Or celebrate it if it goes wrong as well. I think that is a very powerful thing, and it's a real beauty to find that in life. And I hope that everybody finds it at least once. And for Suzy and Margo to find it at this age, they're so young, they're still in college. I think it's a very formative thing and a beautiful thing that our writers have done.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for your answers. We're running out of time, but thank you very much for this show because I think it's amazing. So thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.